What's up, guys? It's your boy Young out here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, we are gonna explain, I am gonna explain why you need to get Zogo. And why is Zogo needed? I'm gonna take you guys through the ins and outs of Zogo, such as the learning path, the explore tab, the games, and the news. So, learning tab. We're gonna talk about that. So the first thing we are gonna talk about is the learning tab. So the learning tab is, what is it? You learn stuff. So right now, I got 12 modules to complete. I will show you how to complete them. So what you do, once you go in to a lesson, once you go into a lesson, you click view, and these are the lessons you have to complete. They're bite size, or you could click continue.
Recovering from identity theft. Thankfully, there are laws to protect you from the damage fraudsters cause. Plus, many banks and credit cards won't make you pay for fraudulent charges. Still, it can take a lot of time, money, and stress to correct your bills, restore your credit, and resolve any debt the fraudster took on while pretending to be you. Basically, identity theft is a headache you want to avoid at all costs. Avoiding identity theft. While identity theft can happen to anyone at any time, there are still steps you can take to spot identity theft and stop it before it happens. Let's take a look.
So once you get done with the reading, there's 3 questions. So it says, ready for the quiz? There's your 3 questions, up to 48 pineapples. What is identity theft? So, guys, it gives you pineapples to complete like lessons, and then you get great job. Identity theft involves someone stealing your personal information and using it for their gain. Why would someone want to steal your identity? Great job. When someone steals your identity, they can make purchases, take out loans, and even commit crimes in your name before the fraud is caught. Identity theft can also seriously damage your credit. So, third question. Molly's identity was stolen. She reported it immediately, but now she has to pay the credit card bills that the thief accumulated, work to correct her low score, and fraudulent debt. Great job. Victims of identity theft usually don't have to pay the fraudulent bills, but it can take a lot of time to correct damage done by identity thieves. So guys, I know what identity theft is. I know what causes identity theft. So this might seem easy to me, right? It is, but it's not easy to some other people. So we're gonna talk about streak. So I'm on a 10-day streak. I have 2 more days before that streak becomes something else. But I will do it on Saturday and Sunday. Come back tomorrow to keep your streak burning. So every time you come back, you get 100 pineapples. And then it would say spectacular. You just completed what identity theft is. You earn 148 pineapples, 1950 XP. So the pineapples we're gonna talk about. The XP, however, is, dealing with the bank, how much you know or something. how identity theft happens. So yeah, guys, after I complete protect yourself from identity theft, I will make a whole video about getting about getting insured, but I'm gonna do a video about why you should get Zogo, and this video is not gonna be about taking lessons. So why you should get Zogo? Zogo is important because it could it it can cover how to protect yourself from identity theft. How identity theft happens. Think like an identity thief. Signs of identity theft. I want to say that right.
Think like an identity thief.
Thief. Signs of an identity thief. Skimming information, interception, protecting your documents, protecting your devices and accounts, protecting your credit, ID protection services, staying up to date on scams, and the post test. So guys, when you complete the lesson, you get pineapples. So, of course, if you fail a lesson, you get to, lose a heart. So there is get insert. So I'm gonna make a whole video just on that topic. So once I'm done explaining, I'll finish up. I I'll I will finish up protect yourself from identity theft, and then I'll do a whole video tomorrow on I on I'll do a whole video tomorrow on get getting insured. And talk to you more in depth, in detail on that. So my completed courses, so somehow or other, I gotta contact Zogo support because I should be getting my full credit for that if I take it again, but you can't take it again for whatever reason. And also apply for credit. I don't know why you can't take this again. I'm just gonna show you guys you can't take it again.
Interest. When you borrow money from the lender, you'll typically have to pay back the original amount you borrowed plus a little extra. This additional amount is called interest. It's essentially the cost of borrowing money. Calculating interest. Interest is usually expressed as a percentage of the amount you borrowed. For example, if you borrow $100 with an interest rate of 5% per year, you would need to repay the $100 plus an extra 5%, $5, in interest every year. Cost of borrowing. The percentage you'll have to pay, called your interest rate, depends on several factors. Interest rates can vary by lender, the type of credit you're applying for, economic conditions as a whole, and even how you've used and repaid credit in the past. Comparing rates. The higher your interest rate, the more it will cost to borrow the money you need. Since interest rates can vary drastically across lenders and loans, you'll want to shop around and look for credit with lower interest rates before applying.
So, as you guys can see, there's 3 questions up to 0 pineapples. So see, no matter how many times you do it, it will still it will still chip you. So yeah, these are all of the lessons that I've completed so far, such as shop smartly, open a bank account, choose a financial institution, repay debt, apply for credit, save money. I still have protect yourself from identity theft and get insured. So I've completed 3 out of the 4 out of I've completed 3 out of 14 modules, but for the get insured, I would do a whole video on that, so you would get like the things that I would take you through and talk to you guys more about it, especially buying insurance, because that's important. So once you scroll down, you would see more for you based on your interest. There is, under the insurance tab, there's get health insurance, education, pay for college, housing and transportation, buy a house, buy a car, live on a budget. Careers, get a job, ace a job interview, ask for a raise, invest sustainably. Under the investing tab, start investing, choose a retirement plan. Information and security, spot fraud before it happens, and taxes. Do your taxes. So all of these have different modules. There's 20 modules in that one, 18 modules in pay for college, 15 modules buying a house, 13 modules buying a car, 16 modules live on a budget. Careers, get a job, that's 21 modules. Ace a job interview, that's 17 modules. Ask for a raise, that's 14 modules. Invest sustainably, that's 11 modules. So very short. Start investing, that's 18 modules. Choose a retirement plan, that's 15 modules. spot fraud before it happens. That's 17 modules. Do your taxes. That's also 17 modules. So under each category, there's the post test, the pre-test, health insurance, where to buy health insurance, premium deductibles, co-insurance, and co-pays, out-of-pocket minimums, the health insurance marketplace, understanding coverage, insurance network, preferred provider organization plans, health maintenance organizations, point of service plans, executive provider organizations, high deductible health plans, health savings accounts, flexible spending accounts, enrollment periods, choosing your plan, and the post test. So I'm not gonna take you through like every single skill that's on there. I'm just gonna take you through the main categories. So there's the pre-test is college with the cost of college, reducing college expenses, reducing cost of living, paying for college scholarships, grants, work study jobs, student loans, selecting loans, income share agreements, the FAFSA, the CSS profile, 529 plans, tuition insurance, making the most of your aid in the post test. So I'm not gonna say the names. So, career, there's all of these lessons to, understand. The right kind of, job for you. Now, asking for a raise can be tricky. So start investing. Choose a retirement plan. Spot fraud before it happens. And then also taxes. Do your taxes. So if you scroll down under that, you click on Explore Categories. I will go through each one, starting with popular, all the way down to entrepreneurship. So these are the most popular. So there's 16 skills, and there is 233 modules to do. So we have protect yourself from identity theft, start investing, pay for college, spot fraud before it happens, choose a retirement plan, live on a budget, apply for credit, and save money. That's under your popular category. As for financial basics, there's 20 skills, there's 310 modules. utilize government assistance. So there's do your taxes, set smart goals. Evidently this is gonna be so guys. So guys, evidently we're gonna talk about this in detail because it's only 7 modules. Improve your credit score. So choose a retirement plan, plan your estate, make a budget, live on a budget, make a charitable donation. Sustainably. Understand your tax bracket. So this is also going to be its own separate video because it's only 9 lessons. So whenever lessons are short like this, I tend to make it a little bit more of a longer video. Open a bank account as an immigrant. Calculate your net worth. So this, I'm really gonna have to make it its own separate video. So it's gonna be about an hour to 2 hours long. Or 30 minutes. Then we got manage a credit card. So this is gonna be its own separate video as well. So we done shop smartly, open a bank account, choose a financial institution, repay debt, apply for credit, and save money. Major milestones. So we already reviewed, we already viewed the skill of buying a home, buy a car, rent an apartment, get a mortgage. So I'll have one of my my crew explain it to you. But basically there's 4 skills, 64 modules. Investing, set investing goals. There's like 11 skills in here and 123 modules. So this is gonna be a video in itself. Setting investing goals. Also, open a brokerage account. This is gonna be a video in itself. Start investing. Invest for retirement. So this is gonna be a video dedicated, by itself. Develop an investment strategy. Manage your investment portfolio. Invest in index funds. So this is also going to be a video dedicated to investing in index funds. Invest tax effectively. This is also going to be a video. Protect your investments. Expand your investment portfolio. This is not going to be a video. Invest sustainably. I think we covered that one already. So we're gonna go to advanced investing. There's 16 modules, 16 skills for advanced investing, and 176 modules. So these modules are relatively short. Like trade on margin. I'm gonna make a video on that. Guys, if I can't go more in detail, I'm just going to make this video and then not go more in detail. Evaluate a stock. Lend your stock. buy stock options, calculate opinion, profits and losses. Price and opinion. Sell stock options. Build your opinion strategy. Trade stock options. So if I can't cover like all of these, then I will get permission to record my, like some of the crew to get them to explain what these are more in detail. Invest in index options. If I can't do it, I would have them do it. Settle your options. Trade short-dated options. Explore option tax benefits. Invest in cryptocurrency. Invest in these decentralized funds. So there's stuff that you don't know, but there's stuff that you do know, and you can brush up on it. Research decentralized funds. So YouTube, I'm gonna talk more about, that, cause I know of a YouTuber that is doing very well, but I would have to go to like each individual YouTuber because I don't know that side because I haven't done it. So under career, we have 8 skills, 108 modules. So we covered get a job, is a job interview, ask for a raise, create a resume and cover letter. So evidently we're gonna talk about, the whole career path. I'll make a separate video on that. We're also gonna talk about the gig economy, skills, marketing your services, grow professionally, knowing your business numbers, understanding taxes, working with clients. Although working with clients is something that I'm gonna have to get permission from my directive to actually film, that side of things, and also her, because he knows more about working with clients than I do. But if I don't get permission, then I'll just talk about it the best I can. Understand diversity, equality, and inclusion. Understand the experiences of minorities. Improve corporate DEI. So college, here we got 10 skills and 122 modules. Apply for grants and scholarships. Apply for scholarships and grants. So that one I'm gonna have to, because it's dealing with college, I'm gonna have to there's colleges that I could go to, and I'm gonna have to get explicit permission to, get them to talk about like grants and scholarships and financial aid and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do the lesson. Understand student loans. compare financial aid awards, pay for college, succeed at college, so guys, for the high school to college thing, I'm gonna tell you guys my story on that, but that would be later. And then for academic success, I have a friend that, this is all gonna be from like students' perspectives and, financial college. So yeah, this is gonna be a special video if I could get people to like cooperate, but if I can't, I'll just do the best I possibly can. Apply for an internship. So I'm gonna do the lesson, but I'm gonna go more in detail on that, look up some sites and stuff. But that would be later. Write a college admission essay. For that, I'm gonna have to get a friend to cooperate. But if I can't, I'll explain it the best way I can. File for Financial Student Aid, FAFSA. Buy health insurance in college. Repay student loans. So we're gonna go to risk management. So risk management, here we're gonna have 9 scales, 120 modules. So get insert again. This is gonna be a whole video, like an hour to 2 hours worth of footage. Get health insurance. Spot fraud before it happens. I know we just went through this, but I'm going through it again. Avoid investment fraud. So I'll talk to you guys about this, because a lot of you guys say that stuff is a pyramid scheme, but I'll go more in detail a lot on pyramid schemes, mostly this topic. Because I want to tell you guys something and explain to you guys. But I will do a separate video on the pyramid schemes, because that video is gonna be a longer video than any others that I do. So yeah, I'm gonna come back to that after the Zoe story, because a lot of you guys complain that, oh, this is a pyramid scheme, and you guys have no idea what the pyramid scheme even is a lot of the time. Understand your insurance contact. Recover from identity theft. So this is something that I'm gonna cover more in detail. Get life insurance. This is something that I'll cover more in detail later. Avoid predatory lending. This is also something for later that I would cover. The final under explore is entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship, this is 6 skills, 87 modules. This is something that I would cover not in parts but as a whole. Because we're gonna do a lot. So guys, the recording part, we're gonna have to go through the interviewing and stuff like that. But again, I'm gonna have to go through a lot of this with you guys. Start an LLC. Utilize SBA resources. So grow your business, manage your finances, build a team, attract customers, start an LLC, utilize SBA resources. So this one we're gonna have to go over immensely. But guys, at the end of, all of this, I am gonna welcome to you guys with the Atura story. So for that, I'm gonna go into Atura and utilize their bank to kind of, ask questions and thank them for letting me do this and having them sponsor me. What's happening now? So fitness on a budget, setting savings goals, saving for emergencies, saving priorities, and staying on track. So next we have games. We have the trivia party. And these are the party rules. So this is the trivia party. They're racking up 2.6K. This is Atera. So I'm in the thousands. So if you're on this list, congratulations. So I have me and another person that joined. So for the plus, you could join competition, enter a 4-character invite code to join another competition, or you could create your own into the competition's name. Competition name abbreviated. So the start date would be today, and then the duration goes on for 12 weeks. So I'm gonna not click create. So finally we have the news category. So I am actually other workers could use 401ks to fund funds to buy amenities under purpose bill, but they should. These are the top 10 jobs in the US for 2026, according to Indeed. So these are the key takeaways. So this is like the news site. So some of these have lessons, but some of them don't, like this one. Okay, this one does. Guys, let me tell you something. These are not on the Zogo platform itself, but it's on, I think these are a different part of Zogo. Save like the successful overspending, avoid overspending, budgeting for savings goals. So let's talk about the pineapples. So the pineapples are coins that you guys can get by completing lessons could complete modules to earn more coins, trade in your coins for rewards. View marketplace. So guys, these are gift cards, and these are actually real gift cards. So there's Roblox, iTunes, Apple, Google Play, Nike, GameStop, Starbucks, Walmart, eBay, Amazon, Giant Eagle, Kroger, Seven and Tuxedo. So then we got Adidas, Target, Domino's, CVS, Best Buy, Sephora, AMC, and Barnes& Nobles. So Amazon is my favorite because I get stuff over there all the time. But yeah, FAQs. If you're under the age of 16 or a minor without a government issue ID, your parent or guardian will need to provide their ID for account verification. Once your parent or guardian completes account verification, your account will be able to exchange coins for rewards. So guys, you can't have multiple accounts because then if they detect that, you would run into some issues like I did because our ID verification process is designed to prevent scammers and bots from making a large number of duplicate accounts. We need to limit an ID to a single account. If you are a parent or guardian with multiple family members using Zogo and would like to use the same ID for more than one minor verification, please contact us support@zogofinance.com. So my account is sponsored. What does that mean? For many users, rewards are supported by partnered financial institutions like banks or credit unions. You may find that your Zogo account is sponsored by a partner in your area. Sponsoring won't affect your Zogo account, but a sponsor may contact you with offers for their services. How do I get more lives? When you lose a life, a 4-hour timer will begin. Once that timer is up, you will regain that life. Each life has its own timer, and you will reset individually. To view the timer for your most recently lost life, tap the heart icon at the top of the screen. You can also reveal your lives instantly by spending 100 coins. You'll be prompted to do so when you run out of lives. How streaks work. A streak point can be earned once per day by completing a module. If you go a day without completing a module, your streak will be lost. The daily streak timer resets every 7 days. Every day at 7 p.m. Central. After 7 p.m., you'll be able to add additional point to your streak. Have an educational request. What financial topics are you interested in? Have a specific question? Send us an email at ask@zogofinance.com to let us know. My question was not answered. Sorry about that. We're constantly endeavoring to update our FAQs. Check out our website or the Help Center to provide more information, FAQs, or ask a question of your own. So yeah, guys, those are the FAQs. These gift cards are real. I'm gonna show you that right now. So this, you get an email from Zogo Finance via gift bit, cause that's what they have. There's the code. Since I already redeemed my $5, You guys can't do it, but basically there's the redemption instructions, the of the terms and conditions, and the help center if you don't need it. So let's search up GiftBit. So this is GiftBit. Since we only have like 5 minutes left, and since I showed you the site or the email, so yeah, these gift cards are real. My favorite ones are the Apple, Google Play, Nike, GameStop, Starbucks, Walmart, eBay, Amazon, Adidas, Target, Domino's, CVS, Best Buy, Sephora, AMC, and Barnes& Nobles. So guys, so let me show you one right quick.
Who can get their identity stolen? One of the biggest rumors about identity theft is that it only happens if you make a mistake or let your information get into the wrong hands. But the truth is identity theft can happen to anyone of any age. Fraudsters have even stolen identities of children who have never had a bank account. How thieves get information? Thieves use a lot of methods to get your information. They can steal information in person, over the phone, and online. Fraudsters use every avenue they can find, including mail, texts, phony websites, and even social media. What thieves are looking for? Fraudsters are looking for anything that can personally identify you, called personally identifying information, PII. PII includes your name, social security number, birthday, address, email, and phone, personal records, license and passport numbers, vehicle information, biometric data, like your fingerprint. The more PII thieves can get, the easier it is for them to steal your identity. What thieves are looking for, identity thieves are also looking for your financial information. This is also considered PII, since it's unique to you. It includes credit and debit card numbers, bank account numbers, insurance information, passwords to your accounts. Preventing identity theft. Identity thieves can find PII through a lot of different sources, which means identity theft can happen through no fault of your own. So how do thieves find this personal information? We'll take a look at that next.
What could a fraudster do to help them steal Anis's identity? So guys, you lose a life, you tap on the coins up here, and then you tap heart right there. So guys, we covered the FAQs, we covered the badges, we covered what Zogo is, who Zogo for, why you need Zogo. We covered a lot. So guys, download Zogo. It's worth it even if you don't have the information you already know. So yeah, download Zogo. You could get. There's never not a good time to learn. There's always time to learn. Yeah, get gift cards. If you don't want your gift cards, give them to your son or daughter. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more videos similar to this. Goodbye.